Join me on this trip around the San Siro as I flew out to Italy to watch Inter finally, after many attempts, in the San Siro, and it might only be once, but I'm hoping there'll be many more occasions before this famous stadium's demolished. For this I picked seats right at the end of the red stand called the Rosso stand, next to the Curva Nord, which is the Inter Ultras, and it was £47 for a ticket, which I think is really reasonable considering some Premier League prices that are out there. And then of course you also have the orange and blue sections of the stadium, with the blue one being the Curva Sud, which will be where the AC Milan Ultras would be during their home games. There'll be a separate video to this as well, as we did a stadium tour the day after, so I'll talk through more of the history of the stadium in that video. But as mentioned, actually this was just a little bit below capacity, with the stadium having a capacity of 73,817, and of course both Inter and AC Milan play here for anyone that's not aware. And as mentioned, the game was fantastic. Inter were wonderful, probably one of the best performances I think Inter have put in this season, really controlling, with Lautaro Martinez and Boni within the first half putting Inter 2-0 ahead. Shout out to Boni, who got 3 assists and a goal and was brilliant. He's only joined in the summer but really made a great impact. And then it was Barella and Di Marco with goals sort of early on in the second half. And then a really special moment for me, being a massive Leicester City fan, Jamie Vardy came on for Cremonese after that 4th goal, and to be honest, despite me obviously wanting Inter to win and also supporting Inter, I was desperate for Vardy to score. That didn't quite happen. Cremonese got a goal towards the end of the game, but it wasn't Jamie Vardy. But it was great to see him play as a nice little bonus. But for me it was very special finally getting to see Inter in Italy in the San Siro after many years. As I did mention, these seats were £47, but there were also options for €5 or €10, as this was an Inter club special match, and there's actually other ones for €15-20, and there's some really reasonable ones, especially as I mentioned earlier when you compare them to some Premier League or Championship prices. And finally I had to record the famous spiral walkway, which unfortunately didn't get to walk up because we were seated, but an iconic stadium, and I'm so pleased I visited it.